welcome to Tough Love and Tecates. This week we're going to be talking about what we're thankful for in honor of Thanksgiving.
Yes, recovering from turkey and family and I don't even know because it hasn't happened yet, but whatever.
Pre-record.
I just gave up all our secret sauce, but whatever. Anywho, this episode we're just going to talk about things that we're thankful for. So I could go on for days, but I'll let you.
Sorry about that. I would like to start off with saying I'm thankful for my baby boy to come. That I'm given the opportunity to be able to bring such a beautiful life into this world. That I have such a wonderful family with in-laws and my direct family, like you and Dad and everybody. I have so many things to be thankful for, but mainly those. I'm really, really thankful for the love of my life, Esteban. He has shown me so much throughout this time that we've been together, and I'm gonna get overwhelmed. Love you, baby.
Aww.
But yeah, I'm thankful for a lot.
Oh, she really was gonna. She just really is crying.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you need a minute?
No, go ahead.
Should I take over while you?
Yeah.
While you feel what you need to feel.
It's the hormones.
It's the hormones. Well, I'm thankful for all the things that didn't go the way I thought they would. Because I feel like if this year has taught me anything, it's I don't know shit. I don't know nothing. I thought I knew so much, and it's like I had so many relationships for the longest time that I'm still so grateful for. Like there's no part of my life that has any regret. I feel like everything's taught me something and has brought me to who I am today, and I am starting to love myself again. And I feel like I lost that for a little bit, but I'm so thankful that everything falling apart has just brought me closer to who God intended me to be and to God. And I feel like everything silenced for a little bit so that I could connect. And now she's crying more. Trini, what are you thinking?
I'm just so happy for you.
Oh, my baby, don't cry.
It's just so nice to see you like finally back to who you are. Just feel like you were lost for a little bit.
I was.
And it's such a beautiful thing to witness. So
well, I hope if you take anything from it, because I feel like even in me being vulnerable with I don't even think I had to be vulnerable. I think my kids they've taken a front seat to everything. Whether I wanted it to or not, or whether I wanted to shield them from everything or not, I feel like nobody feels me the way you guys do, and nobody knows me the way you guys do. Probably your dad. He knows me. He knows me, and I just feel like this whole year has been. Anybody standing outside of the glass house would be like, "Damn, like." Everything's falling apart for that chick. Like, nothing's working out. Everything's all fucked up. Like, will she make it? And I'm here to say I will. I know I will.
Yes, she will.
I know
we will.
I know I will, because if nothing else, I'm determined. I'm not a quitter. Even when quitting feels like the only thing to do. There's certain things that you have to quit, and I feel like it's not even quitting, it's just acknowledging that things are coming to an end, or acknowledging that certain situations and relationships, and they just don't serve you anymore. They just don't fill you with love the way they used to, or you get to see how people really see you. And it's okay.
Okay. I mean, especially looking from the outside. Like, I've seen the way people treated you. I've seen the way that people take advantage of your kindness sometimes. And obviously, like, I don't want to say anything at the time. But, like, now that I see that, like, just how much you've grown, it's, like, it's inspirational. I love it. I mean, it shows just how much, like, even though, that... I've always known how good your heart is, and no, you know even more just how much your heart is and
I
where you always
do.
come from. Like, you've never come with hate. You never come with any bad intentions. I mean, obviously, you admit your wrongs if you're in the wrong.
I do.
But
And I'm far from perfect. I've
Mhm.
made tons of mistakes, and I feel like this year, literally, like I was tempted. Like the devil came in, and he came in strong, and he was like, here's an easy way.
Mhm.
Here's an easy way. Like you can have this, but this is what you have to do." And for
Yeah.
a minute, I bit. I'm a human. Like I bit. I said, "Okay," but all it did was eat me inside. It just like it brought out all the worst parts of me, all the darkness in me, all the things, and putting me in a position that literally it felt so awful. Like I was carrying so much guilt around that like the phone would ring and I'm like, "Oh my God," like, you know what I mean? It was a state of mind that you knew wasn't going to last.
Mhm.
Well, let me rephrase that. It was a state of mind that at some point in time, I knew the bad shit I was doing was going to be exposed.
Mhm.
And the moment it was the most liberating feeling for myself
Mhm.
because all I could do was own up, take responsibility, and make things right. And I did to the best that I could.
Mhm.
Whether that satisfied other people, whether, I mean, somebody will want to freaking hang me on the cross for my mistakes, and that's their perspective, and that's their life, and that's their mind, and that's for them to think for. But I know in my heart that I taken accountability for my mistakes, and all I've ever tried to do is do right by other people.
Mhm.
And so I'm so thankful that, like I said, everything had to fall apart for things to fall into place. And it's
Mhm.
like these last few months have just been like, our other podcast, we talk about just being vulnerable, and most of all, being vulnerable with yourself. Because when you're able to like stop looking outside or why is this that and why is that and look inside and like why did I allow certain things? Why did I tolerate certain things? Why did I feel like it was okay to be treated certain ways and
Mhm.
stuff like that? Like I feel
Especially
like
for so
that's,
long.
but you know what? I don't know. I love you, and I have so many people that want to come to my defense, but I don't see it that way because I'm so focused on what I'm putting out versus what's coming back in that everything I've done with love.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, obviously, like, that's the way you're gonna see it, you know, but, like, from
Yeah.
somebody from the
I
outside,
don't
though.
have regrets.
And it's not even, like, to come into defense. It's more of, like, just an observation that I've noticed since growing up, just the way that people have taken advantage of you. And I feel like just how much hate has been given and reflected onto you when there hasn't been, like, I don't know how to word it exactly. But yeah, that's fine. Whatever.
Which is fine.
Whatever. You live and you learn. But
I don't know.
I'm thankful for the fact that we moved out here. I feel like this is the best freaking decision we ever could have made. And especially like me following you guys, forget about it. I feel like a part of me always knew I was. I feel like even the moment you guys said that you're moving out there, I was like, oh shit, we're moving out there. Okay. And then I was trying to make a life out there for myself, and it's just nothing was going on. And honestly, I can admit I wasn't doing anything to try to make it anything for myself either. But now it's just, I didn't want to be without you guys for a while. Like, especially Uriah being so young, I didn't want to be without him either. And then now, like, look at how great it's doing for both, like, all of us out here. Uriah is making a new friend. He's freaking falling in love with baseball. You're over here fighting yourself. I'm fighting myself. Found the love of my life. I'm having his baby. And I'm gonna have a beautiful baby boy. Like,
Yeah.
it's just, there's so many blessings in disguise that were just brought from just that one little move. I feel like
I'm grateful that your dad and I said yes. Not to each other, we're not married. But we said yes to the opportunity that God put in front of us. And I will tell you, like, these 3 years have not been easy. They have tested our own strengths within ourself, our relationship, our family dynamics, our, like, I hate that Darian doesn't want to be here. Because I know in my heart he misses us just as much as we miss him, and he feels a sense of emptiness and loneliness, and that's a pain that I hate that I can't fix for him, because if I could I would, but it has to be his choice. But that's my missing piece. He's my missing piece, and I know all I can do is just keep praying and just keeping the faith, and just know that one day, like, you know, I have to respect, though, like, his life is his.
Yeah.
But that's honestly, like, I'm so thankful that we're out here, but he's my only thing that keeps me from, without any hesitation, like, that we're not together, because for, like, we were a family that was together. Like, even with my sister wife, that was a part of our family. Like, she is like the designated, not having my Lonnie here, not having Nevaeh here, not being able to Josie, like little Rudy, like all the people that, like, here I go with my likes again. We're going to do a reel of just likes.
Take a shot every time you hear a like.
Exactly.
Or yeah.
Exactly. But anyways, I just feel like that's, like, I am grateful that we moved out here, and I am grateful for the craziest, literally one of the craziest years of my life. I am so thankful for it, because I feel like I've grown so much, I've evolved so much, and I've gotten back, not even gotten back. I've stepped into the best version of myself that I know I want to be. And I know, just knowing that the faith that I have, that things will work out, the perseverance I have to not quit when the going gets tough. Like, I know it's gonna lead us to the finish line on God's time, not mine. And that was one of the biggest things to surrender.
I don't thankful about this whole thing. Like, I feel like it's brought us closer together. I feel like we talk, like how we said earlier, like, we would have tried doing this years ago. I feel like there would have been, like, there would have been conflict.
What do you mean?
Like, disagreement on disagreement, just because, like, I feel like we wouldn't, at least me, my perspective, I feel like we wouldn't be able to respect or, like, agree with each other's perspectives on certain things. But that's, like, from back then.
But you know what I think the biggest growth has been is that we don't have to have the same perspective.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's different. Like, we don't have to.
Yeah, we don't have to have the same perspective. We just have to be able to listen to one another's perspective and find common ground.
And even then, though, we wouldn't, like, we talked about doing this for how long?
It's been a minute.
We talked about doing it for so long, and here we are doing it now. Well, and now I don't even have as much. When we first started shooting these, anxiety was through the roof for me. I was overthinking it way too much. I was stuttering. I didn't want to do any of the intros whatsoever. And that's just even from the last month that we did them. Yeah. But I feel like even just throughout this month, I'm so much more comfortable. I have, like, anxiety's not there no more. There's so much more smooth sailing through our podcast now, that it's just something that I look forward to getting to do with you every month, because this is our me time.
Oh, you know what's so funny? You literally took the words out of my mouth. It was kind of, I've had so many people tell me, like, the way you talk, the way you speak, like, people need to hear what you have to say. And it was like, when I was going to take the leap of faith of, okay, who does, who doesn't, or you know what I mean? And then you get that darkness in your mind that's like, oh, well, nobody wants to hear me. My voice is annoying. I talk out of the side of my mouth. I do this, I do that. And, like, everything that just beats you down. And for me, it was just like, this is something I get to do with my daughter. And especially my grown daughter, that she doesn't live with me anymore, that she's not in my house every single day, that I was like, I need this. I needed this, not even for everybody else, but just for us, so that we had our time to just be together. And we don't have outside noise. We don't have we have Adrian. Adrian produces our shows.
Thank you. But he's thankful for Adrian as well. He's been amazing through this whole process.
Yes, for helping us build our confidence and helping us just keep going, because there's months, I'm like, I don't want to do it. Do it, and it goes from a Thursday to a Tuesday to a Tuesday to a Wednesday, and you know what I mean, and you find all the reasons not to, but then it's like, no, we have to do this, because this is my time that I get with my baby, my grown baby.
I'm gonna have a baby. Holy crap. I still can't wrap my head around that, guys. And a boy. Like, I was so freaking, like, convinced that it was a girl. Like, not
I
once.
still question it. I don't know.
Like, going for the ultrasound.
They
Are you
say-
sure?
They say DNA is DNA, but whatever. I wholeheartedly feel like there's a girl in that uterus, but only time will tell.
But I always kind of knew that I was gonna have a boy first. Like, even before I was even talking about, like, when I was on that fuck them kids type of thing, and I never saw myself having a child ever. I would always be like, if I were, it's gonna be a boy first, and then I'll have my girl. So that way he could be his little protector of his little sister.
Well, I'll adjust either way.
Yeah.
Regardless, I'll just have a new little thing to love on in the next few months. But thank you so much for chiming in with us today. I hope you guys had a wonderful Thanksgiving weekend full of love and joy and laughter. And we will see you next week.
Bye, guys. Happy Thanksgiving.